Hey guys, welcome back to Red Devil TV. This is going to be a preview for the City game on Saturday at Old Trafford. Look, we saw what happened against Atalanta. In a few words, it was a mess. It was world class from Ronaldo, and a bit of luck, to be completely fair. And if I look at the game on Saturday, I think we're going to need a bit of that as well, because when it comes to talking about formations and lineups and stuff, I think it's quite clear that Oli is trying to adopt this strategy of going with a five at the back for the next few games. I don't know if he's going to implement that on Saturday, but I think he will. I think in his mind, he's thinking, okay, my job is not completely safe. And even though he might not admit that in a press conference or whatever, I think he knows that in his mind. He really needs to be careful in terms of the team he chooses and the lineup he chooses. But now, if we look at the game against Atlanta, Varane injured. Lindelof could be injured still. And I'll tell you what, if Bailly didn't play on Tuesday against Atlanta, we would have been done out, because Lindelof would not have been able to keep up with Zapata on the 1v1s. Bailly needs to play. Bailly needs to play on Saturday for me. And I'll go into the lineup in a minute. But look, if we go anywhere near sloppy and dead, like we did on Tuesday against Atlanta in the second half, especially when we went four at the back, I think we are going to get ripped apart. It's going to be a Liverpool. The difference is with City is, you know, if he plays a five at the back, there's no way we're conceding more than 2 goals. There's no way. And I know that sounds like, why we even conceded 2 goals? City are going to score for me. And I know they've struggled to score this season. But all it takes is one mistake. That's all it takes. And Maguire's been poor. Lindelof has been poor as well, to be fair. Bailly was our saviour on Tuesday with Ronaldo. And if I see any mistakes coming from our defenders, I think we're going to get punished for it. You know, you can imagine Bernardo and Foden and Grealish, you know, kind of dealing with our, kind of messing with our defence. But to be honest, I think our defence is going to be able to handle a couple of them. If he plays Grealish on the left, I think Wan-Bissaka is going to have him on toast. I think he's going to have him in his pocket. I think Bailly is going to be able to handle everyone. I think even Maguire would, because a lot of their players, they're not really big players. They got some pace there, of course, but you can see Maguire and McTominay and some of the bigger players getting possibly done out, because those smaller, quicker players like even a Mahrez or a Bernardo or you know, it doesn't matter. You know, they're not going to be able to stop them unless we give them a couple of fouls. Someone's going to get a red card. You already know how it is. And Bailly, even though he's an amazing defender, we've seen Bailly lose his head sometimes. You know, it can be a bit too risky sometimes. And I feel like I can see in this game where Bailly can be a bit too much if he plays. He can maybe put a bad tackle in and gets a red card. I could see this happening. And that would be a bad one, because Varane's out. Lindelof might still be injured. Look, let's go straight into the lineup. This is what I think Ollie's going to do, right? I think he's going to go for 5 at the back at home. I know it's mad, but I think he's going to go 5 at the back. I think he's going to have to. It's the last game before the international break, and I think he really needs us to... We need to win this game, because if we win, we're level with City. And if we lose this game, all of a sudden we're 6 points behind City. And what we need to stay compact. We need to attack, counter-attack, but we also need to get a bit of the ball, because I feel like even with a 5 at the back, even if we're playing quite defensive, because he will play McFred for sure, we still can have that opportunity to really hurt City, because look, counters are going to be 80% of what we're going to do throughout that game. But as we saw against Tottenham, there were great spells of play where we saw Cavani, Ronaldo and Bruno kind of work really well together, but this is not Tottenham, this is City. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I think Ollie should play Van der Beek with possibly a McTominay or even a Matic. The problem is I would rather play McTominay, because he's got a bit more of that physicality. I think Van der Beek would be phenomenal with Bruno, you know, linking up, providing balls for Cavani and Ronaldo. It's just he's going to play McFred. And I feel like with McFred, there's not going to be much creativity throughout the midfield towards our attack, especially with City. Even though we did see it with Tottenham, it will be less with City, because City will have most of the ball. I reckon they're going to have about 58% possession throughout the game. And I feel he's going to go with 5 at the back. I think he's going to play Wan-Bissaka right wing back, Maguire, Bailly. If Lindelof isn't fit, then he's going to go with Luke Shaw left-sided centre-back, and he'll play a Tellers. I don't think he's going to play a 4 at the back this game at all. Now, if Lindelof is fit, I think he's going to drop Bailly. He won't drop Bailly. He'll play Bailly with Lindelof and Maguire. But I could see a state where he could drop Bailly. You know, he could go with Maguire, Lindelof, and then go with Luke Shaw left-sided centre-back and play Tellers, because we never know what Ollie's going to do. But I think he's going to go with Bailly, Maguire, Luke Shaw, left-sided centre-back, and then Telles. I think if Lindelof doesn't play, that's what he's going to do. I can see McFred, Bruno, and then Cavani, Ronaldo. I think that's what he's going to do. Now, we can discuss this. We need more pace on the counter. I think that is true. We do need more pace there because essentially that's what the game's going to be more revolved around us. It's going to be about getting the ball, hitting it long, making sure Ronaldo and Cavani get it. But even if we do long balls, I think even Ronaldo and Cavani can deal with it pretty well. I think their link-up was great against Tottenham. But yeah, it is true with Rashford or a Martial or even a Lingard, to be fair. I think we do need that pace to really hit them on the counter. But what's mad for me is that we're still playing like this. We're still playing this dead football. Like, we're still wanting to counter, still wanting to let City make a mistake and then lose the ball, and then we hit them on a good counter. You know what I mean? But look, as long as we win, that's what matters. But we want to see us play good attacking football, but we can't do that right now. We kind of need to stay compact, and it looks like Ollie's... Look, if we do this long term, this 5 at the back thing long term, what does that say about Sancho, Greenwood? Well, Greenwood's a striker, so more about Sancho, Lingard, Rashford. Rashford is not a striker, even though, he is a striker for me. He is more of a striker in the sense of that's what I see him more as a player. But he's been playing as a left winger. So look, I say Rashford and maybe Greenwood, it would impact them less if we play 2 up front. But if we're looking at Sancho, Lingard, these players, even a Pogba, because Pogba's not going to get in the midfield now. He was poor against Atlanta. He's going to rely on McFred. And sometimes he plays on the wing. But, Rashford's back. We don't know what's going to happen. The plans are messed up now for Ollie. Look, that's the team I got picked for this game. I would probably play that team. I would go with Telles at left wing back, Luke Shaw left centre back, Maguire, Bailly, Aaron Wan-Bissaka right wing back. Well, I wouldn't go Wan-Bissaka. I'd probably go Dalot, but I would rather have that defensive discipline when we get attacked on the left-hand side. Look, if Sterling plays on the left, I think Wan-Bissaka can be in trouble, but I think he's going to play Grealish. Also, I would play Van der Beek. I would play Van der Beek with McTominay maybe. That's what I think I would do, but he's clearly rested Fred for this game because he didn't play against Atlanta. So he's going to play McFred, man. Like, come on, that's what he's going to do. If he plays Van der Beek, I'll actually cry of happiness. That's what I would do. This is going to be a dangerous game. If Ollie loses this one, I think he could be gone. I think during the international break, it's 2 weeks. I think that, look, if he loses this game, we got beaten by Liverpool, right? We drew to Atlanta, thanks to Ronaldo. Otherwise, we would be losing that. We would have lost that game. Would have lost that game. 2-1 would have lost that game. Okay, we beat Tottenham 3-0. That's a poor Tottenham side. If we lose against City, what was that 4 losses in the last 9 games or something like that? No, not 4 losses. Is it? I don't know anymore. I don't know my maths anymore. But it's mad. Like, we need to win this game. Look, I think Pep would be happy with a draw because he's coming away to Old Trafford. But I think for us, we need a win. If we want to win the league, if I know it sounds funny now, but if we want to get anywhere near close to Chelsea or Liverpool, we need to win this game. And we've seen, I think Ollie has Pep's number, but this could be different now. This could be different. We're in a different position in the league now. I think Ronaldo, again, he needs to have a good game. Same with Cavani. I think Cavani is going to play. I think he's going to play a very similar team to Tottenham. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. The reason I would play Telles at left wing back is I think we still, even until now, regardless of one header Ronaldo scored, we still haven't got the best out of him in this position. I don't know the stats in terms of him at Juve and Real Madrid, how many headers he's scored up until November of all the other seasons and stuff, but he's only scored 1 for us right now. And come on, we should be getting a lot more out of him. I think Luke Shaw is a decent crosser of the ball. I think Telles is a fantastic crosser of the ball. I think Dalot is a great crosser of the ball as well, and we're not using them. Ollie's not really rotating the squad how he should, because I don't think he has the skill for that. He doesn't have the ability to rotate and play the best formation for each player that comes in, you know what I mean? So I think Telles is a proper wing back if we look at it, him being implemented in our team. I think even Dalot would be a great wing back because defensively he's not as good as Wan-Bissaka, but he's better going forward than Wan-Bissaka. So let me know what you guys think about the starting lineup, the formation. What would you do against City? Is this it for Ollie? If we lose, is this it for him? I think so. I think during the 2-week international break, this could be done for him. But let me know what you guys think. Can't wait for the game on Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys later.